What's up there, Misfit? Welcome to Pages of Ascension. Of course, welcome back if you've been kicking it with your girl for a little bit. So this reading is going to be for the sign of Virgo. Now, this reading is not dated. It's intended to last for 30 days from whenever you watch it, okay? And let's see here. So tarot is not the primary deck that I use in these readings. While I do use tarot towards the end of the reading, because it tends to pull out some more messages and a little bit more context on the situation. The primary systems I am using for this is the Lenormand and the Kipper systems, okay? It's interesting. I'm getting a little bit of distracted energy for you guys, Virgo. In any case, so fine print. So I am an adult. I do use adult language if that's something that you're uncomfortable with. This is a great time to exit stage left because it means I'm probably not the reader for you. I do try and watch it because I want my readings to be inclusive, but you know, plenty of people here on YouTube. I'm sure you can find a reader that uses the language that you prefer, okay? Now, as far as pronouns go for what you identify with, okay? This is an inclusive channel. And of course, last but not least, if you're looking for a personal reading, you can find those over on my website at POACreator.com. That was like a vomiting of cards. I'm not taking all of those, so let's shuffle again. The website on your screen will take you to POACreator.com. And you can poke around there and see if there's anything that sticks out to you, okay? Alrighty. And it just like, yeah. Okay. Let's get this party started. Okay, this feels like career. Straight up career. So I feel like for some of you, there's potentially a new opportunity that has presented itself to you, okay? And you're now at a crossroads about whether to stay with the company that you're at. I feel like you've been loyal up to this point to this particular company, but it's either it's the power structure, power dynamics that's an issue in this company that's making you feel like you can't move forward, that you can't get ahead, or actually no, that's kind of what I'm getting. It feels like power dynamics, or I mean, even to some degree it could be the loyalty that you have to this particular company is the barrier to the change that you're trying to enact in your life. I'm feeling a little exhaustion with your reading and distraction as well. And it's really interesting too, because as I was looking at this card, and I'm going to go through all the cards, bear with me here for just a moment, but as I was looking at this card, I saw the puppy version of this card. So Ciro did like an anniversary edition or an updated edition or something like that of this particular deck, and he added a couple of cards in there. I totally want that deck so bad. I have to put myself on pause buying decks. Someday I'll show you my collection and let you know why. But in any case, what I saw was the puppy version of the dog card here. So I feel like for some of you, you've been with this company for a really, really long time, probably since you were in your youth. Maybe you started out at the bottom as like, you know, a teenager or something like that, and now you're in your 30s or 40s or something. And you've been with the same company all that time, and it's like you're feeling blocked from being able to move forward. So let me go ahead and confirmation there. Let me go ahead and go through the cards. So we've got Key, Crossroads, Tower. Don't trip. Tower is not the same in Lenormand as it is in tarot. Okay, and then, of course, we've already met the puppy, the adult dog that I call a puppy that isn't the puppy that I was seeing. Anyways. And then we have the mountain. Okay. So I want to find out a little bit more. So let's just go ahead and dig into your Kipper. I'm not really getting much more than that. I just feel like it's a new opportunity for you. Whether this is trying to figure out if you want to retire or if it's a new job. Let's find out, shall we? But yeah, I am feeling a level of exhaustion. So it's an opportunity to travel. Okay. Let me get some more cards out before I start speaking on this one, because this one, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Plot twist. Yeah, plot twist. Okay. So, for some of you, the storyline that is emerging is what's the crossroads is because there's someone that you're involved with that you're ready to take things to the next level with, and the job that you're currently in, staying where you are would prevent you from doing that. So it could be something along the lines of like your partner's from a different state, okay, or a different country even, in the discussions of you two getting married and settling down, you decided, or I should say that they're pushing settling in their home country. Oh, okay. Home country, home state. And it's like, for whatever reason, the job or position that you hold, you can't just transfer within the same company to that particular state, that particular country. Because they're not there. There's no positions, like pick whatever it is for you, okay? So I feel like that's the crossroads. I don't think the crossroads is whether or not to marry this person. I feel like that's pretty set here. With main male and marriage, this is the only person I feel like you're looking at or that you're interested in. But it's whether or not to allow your career to dictate. Yeah. Jesus, okay, I'm really sick of this card coming up. So, I do think there is a concern with travel, and it's probably because of, I just got really cold. Because of that thing that shall not be named. Shutting countries down and stuff. And, so it's almost like there's a trip that you might have had planned with this person, your partner. And, I feel like that trip is about to get canceled. So you could have been having like a destination wedding or something like that. And because of what's going on, you've had to cancel. So yeah, now you're getting married at the courthouse versus having your destination wedding. I'm so sorry if that's the case. I really feel for anybody who's planning on having a wedding this year. Just because, like, can we say a big flustercluck on large events for this year? But I'm kind of seeing that that's what's going on here. So, ooh. It just keeps getting better. Okay, so here's where it's getting really interesting. So not only are you probably having to, you and your partner having to cancel your trip and just get married at the courthouse, right? Because of this thing that shall not be named. But But I also feel like in regards to this job, like, I don't know if your job is like a cluster or something, or could be a cluster for that thing that shall not be named. Um, and here's the thing too, like, even though your loyalty to this position, it brings you great fortune, I do feel like financially speaking, you're doing all right. It's a lot of hard work, and you feel very trapped in what you're doing. So, I'm sorry if you can hear that. They're vacuuming upstairs. Anyways, um, it's a little distracting. So even though, yeah, I do feel like the finances are fine with this job. It's just the amount of work that goes into this position and feeling very trapped in the position that you're in. Now, here's where I said it just keeps getting better. I feel like the reason that you're being blocked is because a specific person. And it's just telling me false person. I'm sure we'll get a little bit more details once I pull out the tarot, so make sure you stick around for that. But it's like this person has um this expectation that you're just gonna keep. Actually, I'm not gonna even speak on that because I can't say for sure if this is like they just have this belief that you're just gonna stick around even though you're being blocked, or that you're going to leave because you're being blocked. Like, so I'm not sure what context that is quite yet. Okay, so bear with me. Let's go ahead and look at your other card. So what your soul's trying to get through to you regarding this situation is enter your sacred space and commune with your fairy allies. This kind of speaks to getting in tune with your intuition. I feel like you haven't allowed yourself to be in sacred space, which kind of speaks to some degree for some of you. You're not very grounded at this time. And I personally suggest to not make any major decisions like quitting a job, for example, when you're not in a grounded state. But let's go ahead and take a peek at the book. So it says, approach the dwellings of fairies and ancestors with reverence and respect. Interdimensional contact is both natural and illuminating. So yeah, you might be having some like crazy dreams right now and trying to figure out what to do about this situation. I'm not as itchy as I was with the Leo reading, but I'm itchy with yours too. Um, it's almost like, now, even if you can't take a trip overseas or anything like that, this might be a journey that you're taking within your own town. Like, if there's a spot in your town or in a park or something that you consider to be sacred space, I feel like going there is going to help unlock some of the things that you've been kind of in your head about. Yeah, and I think you might be astral traveling in your sleep. I know you guys can hear that because my microphone is really not that bad on this camera. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, some of you might be astral traveling. Okay, so if you're having some very vivid, very intense dreams, like you're, and almost like you can kind of control them, you may be astral traveling. And for those of you that are like privy to what I'm talking about, or I'm not going to explain further. And those for you who are not privy to what I'm talking about, I would suggest looking it up, okay? Because I think that might be something in there. Either astral traveling, lucid dreaming, something along those lines, okay? So the advice that Spirit has for you is Orus, or as it's called in this deck. I cannot wait till I get my new rune deck. Okay. Yahtzee. Okay. So, this meaning is strength. So it signals a time of significant challenge. It contains the raw force energy that helps you get things done. So this is the wild ox. Oh my goodness. Shouldering burdens. Yeah, so there's definitely some challenges coming your way, which is definitely signified here by this mountain and this false person. And I'm really kind of, I want to see who this false person is, because I feel like they're the abundance blocker. They're the reason that you're feeling in your head. They're the reason that you're feeling potentially imprisoned at, in the position that you are in. And I want to know a little bit more about that. Okay, so I'm actually going to start there first. But what Oruz is saying is that there is significant challenges ahead, unfortunately. Okay. Damn. Okay, so the false person is not just a person. I think it's people. And that's perhaps what you don't know here with the moon and the 3 of Cups coming out, is that, who knows? Okay. Is that it's more than one person who is blocking you in trying to move forward. It's possible that what you were considering doing was entrepreneurship. I do feel like if you decide to unlock that particular gate in your path, that you will be successful. So that's something to consider here. Yeah, this person that you're looking to marry is stubborn as an ox. Here with the Knight of Pentacles, they move a little slow. But with the 6 of Cups, I do feel like this might even be someone that you've known for a really long time. This tends to be a card here of like someone from the past. So someone from childhood. It can also represent someone from a past life. So I do feel like this partnership itself is written in the cards. Okay. Yeah, I would even say that you really love your job. You love this person. You chose this person. Ace of Cups, 2 of Wands. You two chose each other. Yeah, the partnership feels solid. I'm not really getting anything funky there, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on. Yeah, you're definitely ready for a new venture in as far as the job is concerned. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that you are eventually going to move forward and move on from this job. That's at least what it's kind of feeling like here. And I do feel like that is a result of finding out that there's false people surrounding you and blocking you. Now, I'm still not seeing as to whether their agenda is to make you leave or to make you stay. Honestly, I don't think that matters at all. What matters more is the fact that you want a new beginning here with the Fool, and you're taking the actions and cutting out the bullshit and cutting out the job so that you can move forward to something that better suits you here with the Queen of Swords and the 6 of Swords, all right? So, get into sacred space. Get yourself grounded. do a little research on astral travel and lucid dreaming, because there could be something that you see in one of these states that kind of like clues you in to what's going on. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and call that here. Thank you so much for joining me, Virgo. I hope this reading helped. If it did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? And with that, remember, your peace is your power, and I'll see you next time. Bye.